Big dogs, how we all doing? Welcome to the watch along. We have got a ripper on papier for you. For me, we've got Sydney Swans versus Collingwood at Adelaide. Gather round, gather round. How are we all? Few of you in chat. Big Adrian Solano, good day to you, my friend. Matty Lang, Shiny Blue, how are you doing? Sandra, Blue Bagger, Big Digsby, Xbox Game Pass, good day, mate. How are you, bro? Got rocking clips. So who are we on today? Looking forward to this one. This one should be a belter, shouldn't it? Digsby's a big pie man, so hopefully the pies can get across for him. These are nice, these, aren't they? Because genuinely, I couldn't give less of a shit who wins. Like, I've actually cheat coded sport chat. I'm telling you. Like, honestly, this is how you should watch sport. This is, honestly, this is how you should watch sport. Not actually care who wins. Just enjoy the football. Like, honestly, if I had my time again, I would have no allegiance to any team and just watch the sport. It's absolutely grouse. And it makes no sense because I watch a lot of solo sport, tennis and golf, and I don't really have a favourite one. I just enjoy it. Like, absolutely mind-numbing that we don't do this more. Tell you. Cheat code, sport, with Uncle Pom. Just don't follow a team. Telling you, just don't follow a team. So if I ever fall in love with another sport, I am not picking a team. I'm just going to be like, you know what? I support the sport. Because it is so enjoyable when you can just switch the stream off and not cry yourself to sleep. Like, honestly, it's telling you, cheat code. Honestly, absolute cheat code. Like, I can't believe I was 40 years old when I worked out that the enjoyable part of sport is actually following a team. Who knew? No one told me this. Should be a good game, though, this. This one has an intriguing little subplot here. You've got Cox ball versus established fly ball. Ed Allen sub for the Pies. Gus Sheldrick. Hey, Digsby, technically you know me. You're on the streams all the time, mate. Oh, mate. Can I just say, I don't know what I say in chat, but every so often my Google search just automatically starts working. I didn't even mention Google then. So ins for Collingwood this game as well are Lockie Sullivan, Edward Allen and Will Hoskin Elliott. Dan Houston suspended. Jordan De Goey injured and Lockie Schultz with a niggle too. Honestly, Matt, I'm telling you, I actually think it's so enjoyable. Like, it's just so enjoyable watching a game and not being, like, invested from a psychological point of view. Hey, double dummy. I should have stuck with the original rule. Colin Parkinson, how good is it as well? Big LDU. Big one, that for the rules. Blue Bagger, hopefully it's a good game. I mean, he should be. I mean, these two teams match up well. On papier, which unfortunately the game's not played. Jesus, look at that. Look at that umpire there. He looks like he's 12. I thought that was an Oz kicker. Double dummy. Hey, Tribal Chief. Good luck, mate, tonight. Looking forward to seeing your boys. Yours and Digsby's boys. Hopefully we get a few Pies fans in chat, because they're actually usually all right in this chat. So, always good to have opposition, the fans we're watching, in the chat, so they can, like, give us a little bit of emotion. To be fair, Double Dummy, I think it's a 50-50 game. $9 memberships. It'll pay his wages, won't it? I mean, you only need what? What's 1 million divided by 9? Quite a lot. Off the top of my head, I would say one. So you need about 112,000, wouldn't you? Hey, yeah, 111k. Yeah, do you know what I mean? We got there, Double Dummy. You could see my brain trying to work it out. Good re-signing. It is a good re-signing now, do you? You know what? Don't you think it's bizarre? Right. Does anyone else think this is bizarre? Because I was explaining this to my mate the other day. Because he's really interested in the salary cap and stuff. Because obviously we don't have that in the football. When there is that idea of pandering around, about pandering it into the game. And like there is zero correlation between how much revenue you make. Right? Is there? There's literally no way, like there's no correlation in how much money you make to how much you're allowed to spend in your salary cap. And like he was like this. Like that makes no sense. And I was like, you are right. It does make no sense, doesn't it? Right? That we have all this like fight for revenue, but literally it doesn't matter if you're a rich club or a poor club, you all have the same salary caps. Like, would it be great if you had, like, say the salary cap's 10 million, keep the math simple, right? Would it be great if you were like 20% better than last year? You got like a 20% increase. So there was genuinely like a kind of a fight, and you cap it so you can't take the piss. But wouldn't that be gross? Don't you think? That if there was like a revenue and you got like a Brucey bonus. G'day, Dame, how are you? Teresa and Itai, how are you guys? You right? Good luck to you tonight. Yeah, but Double Dummy, don't you think it might work the other way as well and like really create a brand loyalty? Do you know what I mean? Like you cap it so like the big clubs can't. But wouldn't that be like great if it was done like on your past to you now? I'm good, Teresa. Thank you for the drive-by. Always good to see your face. Hey, Mark, how are you, mate? Go Sydney. Hey, Chachi, welcome, my friend. How are you? But it is weird, isn't it? I agree, Fred, but don't you think it is kind of pointless that all the clubs like froth, ooh, we've got 100k fans. But in the grand scheme of things, it means fuck all, doesn't it? Like, it's like having like a really big willy, but you're impotent. Like, cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's pants. Telling you. Cheers, Itay, mate. I appreciate you, mate. I really do. Thank you very much. I hope everyone enjoyed the new shorts we're doing. We're doing the short, condensed games. Do I watch Formula One? Not as much as I used to. I used to back when like Damon Hill raced, but like I don't really watch it much. I'll watch it if it's on. I agree, Double Dummy, but don't you think from like a football perspective, would it be great if there was like an incentive? So like off the top of my head, because I haven't put much thought in this, it was just like a one-on-one conversation with a mate in the UK. Don't be afraid, Teresa. Look, I love you if you win or you lose. Do I? That's cool. Law VS. Let's check him out while we're here. Oh, I think it would be a fair comp. Like what I'm saying is, so like off the top of my head, let's say if you made, we'll keep the maths simple. Like say if you made 100k, like year one, year two, would it be great if you had an increase like of 10%? You got an additional funding for over and above. Should do, Teresa, because I mean, traditionally, I hate everyone. Double dummy, like for me, I'm with you here, bro. I think fixtures should be flat. So it's something like this. If you play 18, you will play 17, 16, 15, and so on, and it's like guaranteed, right? I know you've got the special games in, but that would be included after you're 17. Do you know what I mean? Law VS. I didn't know there was. You know what? I was today years old. Oh my god, we have got the. No way. No way. We do have the same jumper. Chargy, that's a great spot, brother. But yeah, ask me. Go on, Teresa. I am all ears. My knowledge is your knowledge. That's crazy, that. I agree, Double Dummy. Like, wouldn't it be great if we had a fixture, you know, like we've got the provisional draft order? Chargy, the do, mate. You'd be too clever for him, though, mate. Double Dummy, it would be great, wouldn't it, if we had, like, you know, the provisional draft order. Like, now I can look at the running order and see where Hawthorn's pick is. Okay, so, Teresa, they give you the points based. You're allowed to go into debt based on having finishing 18th. So the points are pick 1, pick 19, right? And then pick 37 and pick 45. So where the points are, the new point system, you're allowed to go into debt as if you have them the next following year. So that's the maximum you're allowed to go into debt in. And then whatever you owe comes off your first owned pick the next year. Okay? If I've totally confused you there, let me know and I will work another example. Because it is quite confusing. Yeah, so that would be under the new model. Obviously, they've changed it. So right, so the way round it's happened Fremantle, wasn't it? Liam Henry, Dame, are you in chat? That's the only time it's happened where you were owed it, and then you traded out your first, didn't you? So it came off your second, so you lost like 2 picks, didn't you? It's a good question, though, Teresa. It's one that people don't ask a lot. You know what, Zeke? What's beautiful about that, mate, is some people take themselves far too seriously in the world, and it's good that you can have a laugh. But I am sure you understood that, mate. That's it, Damo. Yeah, so there's many ways round it, but that's effectively what it means. You're basically in debt, but you can only be in debt as if you finished 18th, so you can never be over that. So it's as if you have pick 1 for each year. So basically, if you actually read the rules and regulations of that, it's almost impossible to not get a bid match. Like, you would have to be plenty fucking stupid to not do it. Or be grossly unlucky and have like 800 father sons. I went Sydney in this one. We are about to start though, chat. And we're off. Can I just say, the white kit by the Swans for the blood relief, absolutely genius. Darcy Cameron drags it forward. How is that not holding the ball? It is. Did McStay just get punched? Much love, mate. I said, mate. Charchi, why are they... I think it's so they've got like a mandatory figure. So I am watching on KO, mate. So they've got a mandatory figure on it. Because otherwise it would be really, really confusing and people would just be like, how come that you can get them for free? Bobby Hill out the side of a stoppage. Bobby Dazzler kicks the first. To be honest, I think, didn't they used to do this? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a bidding system like in the 90s pre the draft? Wasn't that how it's done? Which I think, because I don't understand with the draft, right? Say I have pick 4 and I bid on a player and he's the 3rd best player in the draft. How come I don't get a benefit at all? Like Hawthorn got absolutely mugged off a couple of years ago with it because like all their picks were in between Father, Sons, NGAs. Great goal by the Bobby Dazzler though. Good goal. You know what? That guy can finish, can't he? You know what annoys me about Collingwood as a Carlton fan? I've never seen a team like Collingwood who do behind the head handballs. Right? So accurately. I appreciate you, Teresa. I'm glad you missed it. It was a good goal. Well worth the replay, mate. Here we are. Sydney dance around just on the fringes, as we call it. Thank you very much, Mrs. P. Yeah, I'm a big fan of an overhead handball unless it's Carlton. I'm going to be totally honest because when we do it, we just cough it up. So Collingwood look to split the play. Patrick Lipinski here, back pocket, right-hand side. Not many options. He's going to go with a big Carline Rumenegger down the wing. Tim Membry to Bobby Hills. Sullivan over handballs. But here we are, Bobby Hill again. One bounce. Gibbs it off. Nick Dacos. Across the face. I know a lot of you Carlton fans will not like me saying this, but Collingwood, when they're on form, they're a good team to watch. Let's be honest. That transition there with a safe exit long down the line, with players actually roaming the fall of the ball, as opposed to like Carlton, who just stand there and hope to mark it, and if it hits the deck, it comes back. Switch here from Sydney. He ignores the handball. Here we are. Bit of football being played here. The Lizard drives it through the corridor. Brave from Cameron. All sorts of going on here. Brodie Grundy has just thrown Jeremy Howe in the back. Isaac Heaney on his left. Big goal. I love you, Langy. It's true, though, isn't it? You've got to admit, full credit. Like, that's how the long bomb should be done as well. Ball comes down, attack the fall of the ball. Like, when Carlton do it, they're just like, oh, my God, it wasn't marked. Great play by Bicey here. Ignores the handball, goes back. Nick Blakey receives the handball received. Grundy takes out Cameron. Moore's in all sorts. And just clever by Heaney. Just kept himself free. See that there by Heaney? Real clever. He didn't get sucked into that contest. But this was great ball movement from there. From Sydney. Good goal. You know, McLean is like my favourite person because like he's just a wrecking ball, isn't he? Back to the centre we go then. It's going to be a good scrap. James Jordan versus Nick Dacos. Grundy handballs to Chad Warner. Chad Warner. Oh, great ball in. Wasn't marked. Great hands there by Pies, though. Dangerous kick, though. But Cameron gets the free. Have you noticed every kick of Chad Warner? I agree it was in the back. I called it in real time WWE as well. Warner, have you noticed his kicks? Real flat, real raking type kicks. Big fan. Big fan. Ned Long here. Great name. Ned Long reminds me of a character from Postman Pat. Sounds like that's like a Postman Pat character. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman cat. Any black and white cat. 16:37 to go then. We have a stoppage just inside Collingwood's attacking half. Dribbled forward by the Pies. Whatever happened to Tom Phillips, double dummy? Do you remember Tom Phillips? What happened to him? My mate used to sponsor him at the Hawks. Hey, Scott, how are you, mate? Great handball chains here. Dane Rampy looks to switch the play. Absolute peach as well. Sydney building. Oh, good kick. Heaney's so smart. Yeah, he went to the Hawks because my mate sponsored him up at the Hawks. And then he came to Carlton's VFL, didn't he? I tipped him, Scott. So, I mean, they probably lose. Here we are then. Tom Hanley usually gets a kick in the death, but has a habit of making himself free. Who was the guy? It was Tom Petty, wasn't it? Free falling from 50. It looks pretty good. Is good. Sydney hit the front. Good goal. Good football. Good game so far. You know what's really noticeable in these first two games, considering we're 10 minutes into the second, is just how good sides are on moving the football from back to front. Like, it's simple stuff. You see all the runners there, all the options. Look at how they spread from here. Look, see the lines. You've just got wave after wave. Look, people running, no static. Look, even Collingwood are spreading from it as well. Like, just an open field to play in. And honestly, Isaac Heaney, what a kick he is at football. In space as well. Just easy football. Good work. James Jordan, going to be wearing Nick Dacos like a glove, you would expect. Dangerous kick. Made to work for it is Ned Long. Does very well. Booms it inside 50. And Sydney going to have to clean it up with the Lizard. Oh, Darcy Moore spills the mark under hella pressure from Joe Lamarty. Darcy Moore finds the handball. Lockie Sullivan. Mate, can you imagine? It would be like when you try and spread butter on, you know, when you put the butter in the fridge and the fridge is too cold. It'd be like that, just a big clump. Bit of work to do here. Sydney have done very well to get the ball to here, and it's a great lead, great vision. Good football. You know what? Florin, after his dodgy first game, has really built into the season well. So has Braden Campbell. Do like these two. Beautiful work. Honestly, Sydney Coxball is good. Yeah, spot on, Blue Bag. And have you seen as well? It's what they do off the ball that makes it so easy. Like, I think people sometimes, good goal as well. I think sometimes people get too blanketed, and they do this with soccer in what individuals do. But it's what you do off the ball that makes ball movement so easy. So if you've ever played like a ball moving sport like soccer, it's the pass and move. The move part of passing gives options up and down the field. And you see Carlton, they become so condensed. Look at the spread there. Like, beautiful to see. So many options. So hard to defend. Hard to shut the ground down. Good football. Hey, Cows, how are you, my love? I'm good. How are you? Long time no speak. Anyone else notice Sydney have got a little bit of Geelong about them, that they're starting to like draft and trade the same players who look the same? Here's Mrs. P making a cup of tea. Thank you very much, Mrs. P. You are the best. Oh, good tackle there. Side bottom in a world of traffic. Dacos says, hit me up. He does hit him up. Absolute peach kick. And Majocek gets the lead, gets the mark. Bro, Dias. Look at this, though. Look, this awareness. See there? Big difference of what we do. See Nick Dacos just pissed off. Backed his men to win the ball. There he is. Brody Majocek. Absolute, usually a steady kick. Bangs it through the eye diddle diddle. This is a great game. 13-18. Good year, that. Isn't it? 13-18. Good year. What's the assignment on Slobber? We're a very intelligent... I tipped Sydney. I had a feeling. I'm on a few trains this year, Carls. I'm on the Adelaide train and the Swans train, so I've got to, keep it going. Got, 3 chains and the Cat train, so I've got to... And the Hawks train. I've got 4 trains. Spreading my bets. You know what Nick Dacos needs? A tattoo. He needs a tattoo. Honestly, Peter Laddams is fast becoming one of my favourite players. Scott Pendlebury handballs Dacos into a world of hurt. Quaynor ushers Mr. Cleary out. I really like Clayton Cleary. Don't you think Nick Dacos, Digsby, are you there, mate? Don't you think Nick Dacos needs, I reckon, a nice tribal art leg tattoo? Create 2 personas from social issues. What? Jesus. Here we are. Ball spread. Bo McQuarrie. What a kick. Don't you think? Don't you think he'd look absolutely sick with one of them Maori tattoos down there? You know, Robbie Williams got the most stereotypical English tattoo you can get. I think every guy has a mate who went to Turkey and got one. I've smashed a few essays out overnight, amongst other things. Lockie Sullivan here from Footy. It looks good off the peg. It's short, though. And McStay's surely marked it. McQuarrie, though. Goal. Yeah, I mean, I'm more for a stupid tattoo. I mean, you can see that, couldn't you? That would look all right, actually. I just think he'd look sick. It was a mark, Teresa, but I mean, it's a goal anyway. Yeah, mate, there's now worse. Honestly, essays suck ass, bro. And then having to put where you've got it as well. You know, having to do the bibliography at the end. Fucking hell. Good times. Surely, though, that's made easy now. Isn't it, Slobber? With the advent of the internet? Good evening, Jamie. How are you, mate? Was a very good setup and finish. See, look again, Bo McQuarrie. Just keeping himself out of trouble. Giving yourself the option. Very clever football. Simple football, we know. 1918, we've got a bit of a game on our hands here. I like the way that this umpire's just letting the fidgeting go on in the ruck. Bo takes the mark. 60 away from goal. He looks around. Casts his options available. An absolute bomb into the middle. Bit of work to do. Will Hoskin-Elliott. Good player is Ned Long. You know what? Have you noticed that we're getting quite a lot of hyphenated names in professional sport? Why do we think that is? Laddams taps it down. Cleary wrapped up in the skirmish by Brody Majocek. Gotta say, that white Sydney kit is absolutely lush. It's lush, that kit. Very good kit. Bit of a foot race here. Lipinski's got a bit of issues. Hanley does win the ball. Terrible handball. Ned Long handballs it off. Sullivan. Pendlebury usually delivers. Jamie Elliott can't quite gather it. Yeah, there's quite a few hyphens, though, isn't there, in the world of sport? You know what? Years ago, I did it, and it did actually really help. So I'd probably recommend it, Slobber. Yeah, he just kind of died a death, didn't he, Tom Phillips? Thanks for doing that, Double Dummy. I appreciate you, mate. I like it when one of you guys follows a random Pom thought. He just popped into my head. Yeah, but I suppose... When I was at school, that's why I take the piss out of them. We always used to say, pick a side. You either love your mum or your dad more. Just pick one. Sullivan gets the ball on the end. There is an overlap here if they can use it. Lipinski dances out. Does the hard work. Probably the wrong option. Ned Long work to do. Sullivan. And he's never marked that. Should be a goal. Oh, Jack Chris missed a sitter. Oh, Tom McCartin, what is he doing there? Mate, it's yellow and egg-shaped. Hold on to it, buddy. No, I didn't, Slobber. No, I used a professional years ago. Some chick, when I first came over here. She was in Ferntree Gully. She was pretty good. Like, she didn't change much. She changed, like, you know, the formation of it. And then, like, added, like, buzzwords. I think it was $75. Oh, behind for Mr. It did help. It did look better, in all fairness, Slobber. You can tell. You can tell from someone who's done a lot of work in the HR department. You do notice a good CV stands out. It does really help you. Don't think I'm qualified for that, Mo. I'm afraid. Probably the wrong person to ask, mate. Did they do one at the start of this game? I didn't see it. Wasn't on the KO footage. Corey Warner then. Drills it in. Good lead. Can't take the mark. Grundy gives it off to Tom Hanley. Laddams. Oh! Kidd and Cleary fumbles and Lipinski cleans it up. Exit to Jamie Elliott. This is a very good game. High quality game. $500? Jesus, mate. We should just go into business. We could just charge $250. Lipinski to Bo McQuarrie. If it sits for him, clever tap down. It didn't quite work off Sullivan, though. Picks it up brilliantly. Great tackle as well from Sammy Wicks. This game's a good intensity. That's insane. $500 to write a CV. I suppose, though, going back 12 years when I came over here, you've also got to remember that there was probably a recruitment shortage. Like now, like the population's quadrupled. Chad Warner dribs it out. Another number one. Lipinski picks it up out for a throw. Jesus, we could not... Surely, chat, there's loads of us in here. We're all fairly smart. We just set up a live stream CV. We could just do it live. Split the revenue between like 10 or 20 of us. Jesus, we'd be all right. $500 for a CV. You'd want to fucking get a job for that, wouldn't you? Holding the ball, James Rowbottom wins. Looks for the switch. McCartin goes short to Oliver Florence, who goes back for the switch. Overcooks the kick. World of hurt. Will Oskin Elliott's absolutely bundled out of that. He finds the ball quite a bit. $500 for a CV, mate. Why is not... Was that touch off the boot? Clever by side bottom. Jamie Elliott face and behind. Well, not from revenue, but in life, yes, I'd say. You know, the cover letter, I can tell you, really important because I'm lazy. So when I look at CVs, I can't be asked. So if the cover letter like gives me the news, I'll read it. So that probably would be helpful. McStay, honestly, Rowbottom is wearing Collingwood in the midfield like a glove. Great kick and great pick up there from Sydney. Sydney just needs to take a bit of time here. They're a little bit rushed. Hello, Braden. Just walked into my office. I'd love to say YouTube pays incredibly well. Mrs. Pom is a full-blown Aussie. I am the only one in this house who is a foreigner. That's why you've got me. I was meant to go home after 2 years. Like, my plan was to go after 12. Oh, cheers, Christina. Thank you very much. You're an angel. Great mark as well from the members, dog. This is a good game, this. Spot on, wooden spoon. You know what is really clever as well? A little trick, right, that my boss used to enjoy is just if you actually look for clever stuff. If you look for, like, go on their website and find them silly little keywords they use, because every company uses a keyword. And if you use that in your interview, they love it. What a finish by McStay. 27-19. Hey, Teresa, he works his arse off, does him? Hey, Matty. No, I mean, to be fair, right, legit, I was going to go home. And then I met Zoe, and I just never went home. But, like, I had to, like, sell my car and stuff, because, like, my mates and stuff, I was just saying I'll come home. I never did. I never went home. Yeah, I did see it, Slobber. Good game, Tribal Chief. It is really good. We appreciate Teresa. See, look, he's better watching it with friends, isn't it? That's why we do this. McStay's so clever. You see how he just timed his run there? They're 8 points ahead. Free kick 5 minutes into the first. I agree. I thought it was a weird one that they let him go as well. But I mean, I was surprised only Collingwood were after him as well. I remember going on Pies Footy and saying, like, he was a must for the Pies. Handball inside. This is clever. Braden Campbell's got no one to kick to, though. It's a foot race. Horrible bounce. IQ does well. Great kick. Nah, mate, I'm a professional bum now, Slobber. Just literally sit here. Well, homeschooling the kids as well, so I'll do that. Braden Maynard goes through the corridor. Bit of work to do here for Collingwood. Lowers the eyes. Elliott can't. Bring it down. That wasn't Elliott. That was Bobby Hill. Sorry. I just saw tattoos and assumed. Brody Grundy goes out the back and they clean it up. Going well, mate, Slobber. I'm feeling healthier. Still got a bit of a way to go, though, mate. Sydney, go through the corridor. Chad Warner got a bit of space. Josh Dacos chases him. Great kick by Chad Warner. And we have a goal. Hayden McLean did not look confident when he kicked that on the run. Good goal. Good game. Good game. How good's this game? I actually tipped Essendon, mate. I do. I'm a Man United man. It is a very insane game. I actually tipped Essendon. I actually think Melbourne are in a world of hurt because they've openly admitted they're changing their game style and it looks so disconnected. See there, Hayden McLean did not look at how unconfident he was here. That could have gone anywhere. Hey, mate, I did. I tipped him. I want to win my tipping comp. I'm in a few tipping comps with some mates for some pride and some cash. So I went for the Bombers. I was impressed with you against Port. Isaac Heaney then takes it out of the centre. Great kick. Chad Warner is involved in everything. And here he is again. Scottler. Good pick up by Amati. Heaney in a world of trouble. What is going on here with the camera angle? Bit of work to do here. McLean handballs it right out. Davey, you've got to admit, I said this last night. It would be really funny if Carlton lost to the Eagles. And you've got to admit the sixth sense of humour. Hey, I don't think... I know it's always easy to say when you're a fan of your own club, but I don't mind what Essendon are building. I think you'll be okay. Did the umpire legit call a throw for a closed fist? Is bro all right? What's he going on about there? Honestly, I don't think, like, I know everyone likes to hate on Essendon. I don't hate their list. I think they're going in the right direction. I can see what they're building. I do like big Isaac though. Do I want Voss gone? I'm not sold on the game style. I think you've only got to watch how football's played at the minute. And we look absolutely horrible. Darcy Moore, still not sure about key defenders wearing pink boots. I'm old school. I think it's got to be black and black only. Side bottom clears his lines. Membry, a bit of work to do. Membry works so hard. Gets the handball off. Will Oskin Elliott with a skyrocket. Everyone runs under it. Brilliant. I swear Grundy has just spent this entire quarter on his knees handballing. Can that guy not handball stood up? Yeah, well, cheers, Teresa. I was waiting for the Charlie Curnow thing. He did. Do you see him sulking as well? See Freddie Couples there. He was one of my idols growing up, Davey. Old Freddie Couples. Love seeing him out there. Yeah, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, but like I think you've got some solid customers there. Gus, how are you, brother? Great mark by Bobby Hill. Is it just me, or does it look like Bobby Hill wears shorts that are 2 sizes too small? Fucking, there's no way you would have known that real time. Just so everyone knows. Like, that umpire is proper lied. Grundy here. High socks, takes a bounce. How do you fuck up that handball? Well, I mean, solid customers, obviously you got Zach Merritt, but I'd also say that, Nate Caddy, I think he's going to be a great player. Real good player. Keiko's going to obviously be brilliant. Quarter time then, 27-25. What a game. I'm good, Gus. Thank you for asking, mate. I'm very well, mate. Always happy to be watching the football with you guys and girls. Keeps me entertained. Gives me a nice afternoon. Yeah, Ethnic. And then Archday Wicks, I'm a big fan of. Big fan of. I think he'll be a real good player for you. And Gus Clark, brilliant. I tipped Sydney. What do you think of Dot being named to the side? I'm surprised, but I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, my friend. I wish I stopped getting texts from FPL. Matt, yeah, thank you for asking. They had a planned burnout on one of the estates. So when I went out, the wind had changed, and there's like 4 houses have been given permission to the fire bans lifted. And the council's done a massive fire, but then like 4 other people had done, so it just stunk. Houston's a big loss. I mean, like, it's a bad week, really, for Collingwood with that house as well. Schultz as well. And Nodagoe. But I do really like Sydney. Like, I feel like Sydney are not getting enough love. Yeah, but Ethnic, I'd say St Kilda as well, in all due respect. Don't have the star name, but they have incredible role players, which I look at Essendon's list and I think you've got real strong role players like Archie Roberts and players like that. Like, in the next year or two, they will be good enough to get you into the top 12, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. And then I think you can just top up. And I think you're in a situation now where you can just go for it as well. So I don't mind them. I actually think in the last couple of years you've traded and drafted well. Hey Jackson, welcome, brother. Hope you're all right. Good first quarter. Our brother supports Swans. How weird's that? I agree with that, Gus. I do. But I mean, I don't mind it. Like, Laverde, I think people take the piss, but he locked down Carlton's forwards. I feel like Laverde is underrated. I look at it and I think it's just a really solid list. It just needs names. What do I think of LDU signing? I think he's great for North. I think they need to stay together, and I think that's a big statement signing for him. How you seeing it? I think it's a real open game, Manny. It's going to come down to this because both sides really play good football. Who makes the most mistake? Wooden spoon, 100% you're older as well. But what I'm saying is I think I've always complimented Saints List when everyone takes the piss when I do it. But Saints List is just a proper role-playing side. Where you look at Essendon, they've made some bad trade buffoonery stuff. But I think under the new guy, I think I can see a clear mark of where they're going to go. I just think, no, but with Laverde, he's like Sam Frost. When you get a great player in, he's going to hold an end up but allow you to draft a kid so we don't have to play now. Cheers, Jackson. I appreciate that, mate. Hey, Gus. I don't. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Like, honestly, I know you're an Essendon fan. I know you've had hard times. I know we like to bully you, but I don't think it's as bad as people think. I think if you look at your age bracket, I think your under 24s are very solid. And that gives you hope. I think. In my opinion. Like, I wouldn't be worried if I was you. Because you've also got what? Melbourne's pick, your own pick this year, right? So you're going to have two top 10 picks. That changes the face of your list, I think. Couple of free agency signings. Happy days, mate. Ryan, that's not good. Hey, mate, I wish you well. Good mate of mine, Geordie, is a big Essendon man, so always good. Definitely needs to be more free-flowing. Hey, mate, I'd take anyone in goal other than fucking Anana, mate. I'd take my nan, and she's been dead since I was 16. So when's that? 2001? I agree, Gus. And people forget, like, you're like, what, bottom 5 for age? It's one of the youngest lists in the comps, isn't it? Like, it's, in it, like, age-wise, I'm pretty sure it's North, Eagles, Richmond, Essendon, St Kilda, in it? As the bottom 5? Hey, ethnic mate, look, it's hard. Did De Gea retire? No, we released him. Carlton and Man United making shocking list fucking decisions together. Chad Warner whips it away. Maynard takes the mark. Florentina, Ryan. Black and white. Oh, mate. The problem is with United is a little bit like Carlton. There is so many players there that if anyone had a brain, wouldn't be there. Like the Anana signing when you have De Gea is potentially the stupidest thing I have ever seen in the history of fucking humanity. Like, yeah, probably fair. Ethnic, probably fair, mate. Probably fair. Not far off. Jack Crisp. It's very similar because of the arrogance in our recruiting as well as if we're a big club, so we buy B graders for A grade prizes. What a belt from Jack Crisp. Jack Crisp missed a sitter in front and he's just absolutely nailed one from miles away. I'm a huge fan of Charlie West. Oh, Ryan. You see, United do Carlton things. Carlton needed a CDM since, like Carrick retired. And we just used to buy fucking wingers on repeat, which is literally Carlton's trade strategy. Buy a midfielder, but we need a centre-half back. And it would be like Carlton buying Jeremy Cameron when they've got Harry Mackay and bloody Charlie Curnow. He's very... Tell you what, Crisp, he shocks you, doesn't he? Missed an easy one, bangs one in. Chad Warner dances through, gets it going forward. Yeah, I do feel like the difference between us, Collingwood and Richmond is they've dropped their arrogance. Yeah, he's playing tomorrow, Scott. He's back in the team, mate. Josh Dacos, handballs. Will Hoskin-Elliott. When Will Hoskin-Elliott runs, it looks like he's running through treacle. Yeah, I feel like we have... I think you have recently. Once you got rid of Dodora. I feel like there's been a lot of arrogance from both of our sides. I agree, Juddy Sports. He better do. I actually thought before he got injured, I thought he'd take the job. Oh, Matty. Great kick inside there. Opens up the play. Matty Roberts changes the angle. Go on, Laddams. You know what? I'm Team Laddams in this. Darcy Moore, good take. Big goal! Tell you what, Tom Hanley, honestly, he literally is a freak. What was Darcy Moore doing here? Like, he felt like he had way more time. We love you, Matt. Tom Hanley heard him and was like, we'll get Pom the 10. You know what, though? I am a big fan of Laddams. Do you not find Laddams is one of the more underrated rucks in the league? I really like Peter Laddams. I feel like Peter Laddams could do a Darcy Cameron. You know, like Darcy Cameron, when he was at Sydney, he wasn't really treated right. Collingwood have turned him into probably one of the best ruckmen in the league. I reckon Laddams is that next guy. You bring him in, make him your full-time ruck, watch the bro cook. Tell you what? Neddy Long just gets on the end. Look at these handball chains. Longan. Old mate Longan freaking. Bad kick. Long and Dacos just playing with their own ball. Ryan, I love that. How good. I actually like that kit, though. How good is that kit? Like, fairness. I just feel Darcy Moore lacks a proper defender with him. Out of the back of the stoppage! Will Hoskin-Elliott. Go for goal, Juddy. Does anyone know how Jaden... Two dads. That's clever. Hey, Blue Bagger. It better be. Yeah, does anyone else feel that... I don't understand. Like, you know the yellow that Adelaide changed to? You know, it used to be that, like yellow felt tip pen colour that Adelaide had? And now they've changed it to, like, more of a darker yellow. There's probably a technical name for the yellow, right? I think if they'd made the logo that yellow, that darker yellow, that would have looked fucking ripper, bro. That's genius, that, Jags. I've never heard it. That's quality. I have seen it. What's it called? Rumman. It reminds me of, like, you know, one of them YouTube horrors? I'm guessing, Fred, they've said it all the time. I don't know, but I actually like the yellow that Adelaide have changed it to. Nick Dacos from a tight angle behind. I reckon we could do that. Like, I'm telling you, I reckon just that dark yellow, that Guernsey potentially would be the best Guernsey in the league. Pom's Big Co. Is there really? What? So like people actually like asphalt? Oh, McStay can't take the mark. McCartin's got all sorts of work. Kind of does it. Dane Rampy, though, swarmed on. That should be holding the ball, surely. How far are we behind the pack? Well, I mean, at the moment, there's probably Eagles, Melbourne. No, but like, no grass at all. Like, they're playing on concrete, basically. They're playing on a hard surface. That's mental. I'd say Melbourne are ahead of us and Eagles at this stage. I mean, they're the only two teams that are behind us, Joe. On form. Good call by Majacek. They did have James Jordan on him, but they've taken him off him. Turfspiracy. Can you imagine playing on that? Oh, at the moment, Ethnic, at the moment, like on form, if you're doing a power rankings, them two teams would be worse than you. I think that would be fair to say from what we've seen. We lose tomorrow, Joel. I'm going to start singing the Sex Pistols if we lose. I am an anarchist. Yeah, but you've won a game, Ethnic, so you'd be ahead of us. That comes into it. Oh, James. Faz. Someone posted the other day. Do you want to hear? Like, look, this is what I have to deal with as a Carlton fan. Someone posted yesterday, no word of a lie, Carlton are number one at stopping ball movement, 18th with the ball in hand. It's just because Voss has seen Chad behind, has seen that no one cares about defending anymore, so he's going defence first. You watch us start to cook. Much love, Joe. Hope you're all right, mate. Like, just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Like, Carlton fans' coping strategies, we're stopping people moving the ball. We're actually geniuses. It's hard work, mate, honestly. I prefer it when you just accept you're not playing well at the minute and you've got to get better. Lockie Sullivan! Go! Tell you what, this is a good game. Some real peaks and troughs in this game. Great little team goal, that. You know what I really do like? And you see, I was about to say that, Abdullah, right? Have you seen Collingwood just always keep the ball in motion? Like, they're one of the few teams that does that on-the-ground handball as well, out of traffic. Wooden spoon, mate. You left me, bro. Faz. I appreciate you. It's a mate, legend. You know what? Honestly, I'm telling you, Faz. You see, that's why I try not to be positive for no reason, because I actually find faux positivity annoys me than someone just telling me we're shit. Like, My mates who support Richmond and Collingwood are telling me it's all going to be all right, and it fucking annoys me. Like, just let me be angry. Bobby Hill off the front of the pack. Bobby Dazzler. Tell you what, the pies are good. The pies are good. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. 2020 draft. So he was in the Sandful. Let me check, see if I've got any notations. Notations. Man, I thought it was trash. I don't think he was talked about. He was in the SA team, though. Let's see if I've got any notes on him while we do that. I remember watching him a bit because he played in that game with Corey Durden, from memory, on Hearn's team. Tackle machine, defensive efforts, questionable goal kicking were my notes. You know what? I want to play on a ground made of gravel football. I used to play five-a-side soccer, and we actually played a team that had, that sand-based AstroTurf, the sand on top. And I remember my mate went in for a slide tackle, totally forgetting. Ball comes in, handballed, spoiled over the line behind Collingwood. Collingwood Nuffy. Yeah, my mate went for a slide tackle in the first minute. We played a school, played Lady Lumley's, right? And my mate just went in for a proper slide tackle and literally tore off his skin. Yeah, honestly, legit. Couldn't stop laughing. It was one of the funniest things. But just because of instinct, you just do it. Darcy Cameron delivers it inside 50. 13 minutes to go in this. Sydney really need a settler here. I reckon Winnow would be amazing, bro. How do you take a mark? There's a call. How do you take a mark? I'm from Whitby, mate, northeast. Do you know what I mean? How do you take a mark? Because that's on AstroTurf when you play footy in the UK. If you go for a header and you mistime your landing, it could be lights out. Scott Pendlebury from Nick Dacos onto the goal square. Oh. Wooden spoon. I meant, how do you take a mark on concrete, on gravel? Because, if you land, you're going to, you'll die, couldn't you? Side bottom, skirts it off the pack. Checkers with an easy goal. Collingwood got a behind, sorry. How did he miss that? That's quite an effort. Oh, mate, you'd have to be bred tough, wouldn't you? I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it'd be. I'm just saying, it would be a nightmare. It would be a nightmare. Do people take speckies on that? What's wrong with a Marty Party? He looks pissed. He's just tossed his gum shield universal sign out for the game. Spot on, Blue Baggers. They need to. Oh, big tackle from McStay. Here we are. Chad Warner's got to get into the game. Got to get him going. Roofs it forward. I'm good, Connor. How are you? Amati does not look very happy. He doesn't look very happy, and he's pulling in the big ones as well. Grabbing his thigh. Well, I mean, obviously Tasmanians must be built tough. Like you say, guys. Very well. Very good, actually, Connor. I'm glad. I hope your day was good, mate. That's insane. Legit, that is insane. You know what? Let's check this stadium out while we've got intermission. That's off its tits. Thank you, Matt, for that. That is genuinely... That's... Do they actually play games there? Like, can you actually watch a game? Sydney from the back of the park. And it's a big goal. Corey Warner. A goal out of nothing, but they needed that. Is it on TV? Is it on TV? Like, do they play any recreational games on the T? Red, he's proactive, isn't he, mate? The Oval, colloquially known as the Gravel, was established in 1800s and still used today. That's amazing, that winner. I think it is the end of Voss if he loses. I'm hoping it doesn't blow out Zeke, and I'll tell you for why. I want Carlton to really focus on their system and whatever they're trying to make better. So I hope it's not like it was 2 years ago when we learnt nothing when we played them and we just started playing champagne footy. Heaney drills it forward. Sydney, you can feel the tails wagging a bit. Well, I did tip Sydney. At the minute, I look foolish. Jeremy Howe sees it out. Teresa, he's timeless, his side bottom. I'm gutted it's only local footy games. Like, that would be grouse to watch a full game. I'll check Matt's at half-time, his video, but I reckon that'd be crazy. What was Grundy doing in that marking contest? Nick Dacos tackled into it, plays it forward. Oh, look at this. How? Here is Ned Long. Run down. Here we are. Heaney's asking people to lead for him. He's got next to no options. Someone does finally lead. And Will Harewood, as he often does, with 10 minutes to go in the second, takes the mark. And Sydney need this. It looks like Amati's done for the day. He's just pulled off his tape round his socks angrily. Use ESPN, Connor P. I hope we do double dummy because it was a great game. Haywood threads it through. We've got a game in our hands. I think, Digsby, I don't know what you think. Howe and Chris feel like they've been really down this year compared to where they usually are. I hope we do. Haywood is such an intelligent... I'm gutted we didn't get him. Like, Will Harewood is exactly what the Blues need. Teresa and Jackson, I'm glad I'm not making it up. I just use the website ESPN, Connor P. Oh, Joe Lamati looks heartbroken. That might be worse than you think. I do, Red. I do. Was gutted. He would have been everything I've ever wanted. Ned Long wrestles it forward. Braden Maynard kicks to the wing. And we're going to see a bit of the Gus dog. This is going to be interesting. Do they do the stupidest thing they could do and put McCart in full forward? Surely it's as simple as you just leave Laddams forward, don't you? Side bottom picks up the ball, does his famous turn. Cameron playing hot potato. Maynard crunched after the ball. Shout out Andy, mate. Hope times get better for you, mate. Much love. Look after yourself, mate. Your Mo sends you a bit of love. So Sydney just slowing it down now. This has been a good little game. Needs to take the spice out of it a little bit. A little bit of spice. You know what we should do? Have a look. Who tipped? Who tipped Sydney? Tiger Time, Gravy Train and Pommy and the boy from SA are the only ones in the top 15 that tipped Sydney. About 14 years now. 13 years? Long time, Jackson. I love that, Zeke. Yeah, you can join it, mate, if you want. Click that, Connor. Ball comes in, Laddams. Oh, Laddams. Oh, well done, Maynard. It's a good game, isn't it, Aitai, mate? It's really, really good. 44-60 is the score. 7 minutes. I swear every ruck contest, Laddams pushes Cameron in the back, and that's the first time it's been called. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here. Good song, that. Here we are, side bottom, goes down the line, more wrestling. Grundy, socks halfway up his backside, handballs out the pack. Jake Lloyd with a big Gary Owen. Nick Blakey chips it inbound. Florence got it. He does it all the time, though. Look, even in that marking contest there, like, he's got a problem with it. I like it, because I like a little bit of snide, but, like, you've got to get penalised for it. Frampton then goes long down the line. Bounces off just about everyone. Membry squeezes it out. Plymouth, mate. Tell you what, we were talking about it the other day, not enough teams playing green. The Argyle do. Isn't, what's his face, Pie Face, a massive fan? Isn't he? He's a massive fan. Florent bombs it into the 50. Great header there by Howe. Don't mind a bit of pie face. I love that red. Free kick. What's that for? How was that? Deliberate. Well, I think the AFL here have just made complete rules up. Why is the Sydney fan trying to put his own player off? It's relaxing, isn't it, Kate? Tell you what, that's a fair old roost as it goes through. Bit of an umpire's goal, but what? You've got to finish them. You've got to finish them. I'm not a fan. Don't be. How? You know what, right? I would say if you watch that back, there's no way you could possibly do that deliberately as a ruckman because there is no fucking benefit for you doing it. So I genuinely don't understand that. You spent $500 at kittens instead of doing your stripper named Star Queen. Ah, dear. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Spawn, Joel, couldn't agree with you more, mate. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they're saying it. I feel like I'm back in a conference call here. I get the technicality, Double W, but like, do you think really? Because like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can kind of understand the kicking out of bounds deliberate from D50. It does benefit you. You clear space, but in a ruck stoppage, it ain't helping you out, is it? Because it's just creating another fucking stoppage. Mate, well, I mean, look, you've got to take risks sometimes, Slobber. Slobber, sometimes you've got to take risks, mate. And, like, you know, it's only a good decision is based on results, isn't it? So you get the job next week. It's the cleverest thing you've ever done. I agree, Double Dummy. It makes no sense. No, but I don't get it at all. Like, because I genuinely think 90% of hit ball ups and stoppages are just pure luck from the ruck anyway. Because 9 times out of 10, their hands are together. Hanley. Did he handball that? That looked a bit George Gregan. Oh, what went on there? Braden Campbell picks up the loose ball. Oh. Hey, Zeke, I've got issues. Can I just say, there's a lot of like pushing and tunneling going on in these marking contests. It's nice the umpire's not calling it, but it just feels like this is a new thing that we're just ignoring all of a sudden. Great header there by Campbell. Not too sure how Campbell won the free kick there, but I mean, here we go. Like, if we're playing fair, then Heaney had to have given away a free kick to Quaynor then. Hey! Dane Rampy misses it. McStay. Clever tap by Jamie Elliott. Sullivan straight to Warner. Maynard. Oh, they're out here. Look at Elliott. He's working hard for that space. Membry. Membry reminds me of Travis Cloak a lot, without the shit glove. What was that game Tim Membry kicked like 14 in? Do you remember it? Membry drills it in just to the goal square. Jamie Elliott off the front of the pack, if you don't mind. 66-51. The Magpies get a steadier. Red, just keep the ball in motion, mate, innit? No, I think it was the Dogs from memory. Tim Membry, 12 goals. It's very good, Carlos. It is very good. How are you, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. You all right? Night, mate. Love you. That was Bruce. It might have been Josh Bruce. I'm sure Tim Membry had one of them games. It's proper well-drilled. Have I just made it up? I'm sure it was against the Dogs. Over the behind the head handball. We love them. Darcy Cameron finds Hoskin Elliott. Hoskin Elliott drills it into the mixer. The Lizard. We haven't seen that Lizard for a while. Let's have a look. I might have totally made it up because evidently the most goals he's ever kicked in a game is 6. So I might have totally made it up. I apologise, chat. I totally made it up. I'm a filthy liar. Darcy Cameron takes the mark in the pocket. Is that a Carlton fan there wearing a Carlton hat? Yeah, it was 6 goals. I completely made it up. I apologise. I think I might have been thinking of Bruce and somehow linking it. Behind. I think JC knows me too well. Evidently, I've just completely made that up, so I apologise. Hawks versus Pies should be a good game. Hey, Carlos, it's not a bad way to be, mate. Just enjoy watching the sport. Then it doesn't... Then at least you've always got some enjoyment out of it. Membry, there's still time here. Sullivan here. Who was Sully's mate in Monsters, Inc.? Maynard, big get there. Braden Campbell whittles it forward. This is a hot footy. Isaac Heaney, 6 seconds. And a big mark from Frampton. Mike, who would be? You need to give someone in the midfield Wazowski as a nickname. Because you got Sully. You have to give Wazowski. Who could Wazowski be? There's something for your Pies fans. Oh, Matty with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Man of his word. If Matt has given you a membership, make sure you give him some love. I don't think Maynard's heard. I think he's feeling it. Mason Cox. He seems to be walking all right now. Does Maynard? Who kind of looks like you're a legend, Matt? legend. Well done, everyone, as well, making sure you shout him out. Who was the? Well, I'll say she was a chick, but obviously they were monsters. Do you remember? The one who goes, "I'm watching you, Wazowski, always watching"? What was she called? Let's have a look. Footballer that looks like Wazowski in the Collingwood team. I reckon Will Hoskin-Elliott's got a bit of Wazowski about him. Slugthina, Ross. Right, let's have a look. You know what? Hey, Kuda! Welcome. It was Ross. There it is. Can I just say, that's absolutely brilliant. That, Slugthina should actually be the name. That's better. That is a better name than Roz. That's quality from Damo. The fact that you just have that in the peripheral knowledge, just in case someone asked you, is just absolutely amazing. Oh, you studied animation. Fair enough. I was like, that's just amazing that he sat there and it's like the stars aligned and you finally got to answer that question. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. That good shit. Honestly, that was good. Hey, Red, I'm fairly confident tomorrow, man. But, like, nothing can bring me down. Nothing can bring me down. Do you know what I mean? Nothing can drag me down. Nobody. You know what? One Direction were just secretly good. We all have to admit it. Right, I'm going to go for a wee and a quick drink. We'll be back at 9:10. Do you know what I mean? On an elevator. Hey, right, so we'll be back at 9:10. All right, chat? So I'll be back in a sec. Need a toilet. Need to go and get another cup of tea. Nobody can drag me down. How are we all? Still can't believe that someone stole my jumper. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Make sure if you are watching the stream, you are liked and subscribed. It really does help the channel out. Makes us hit the algorithm. We do lots of great content here. Can't believe I went one end of the house, put my water down and left it. What a fucking idiot. Good game this, though. It's been a real end-to-end rip snorter. Should be a great game. We are live this week for the Carlton West Coast. So join me tomorrow as well. Join me tomorrow. And then Monday, we will be doing Kickback with Pom, the recap show. I am indisposed all of Sunday. But you will have some pre-recorded content. We are doing some minis, some short reviews of every game. So the first one is up where we go into the data and what the game style is. So hopefully you're enjoying them. A lot of work goes into them as well. So a lot of work behind the scenes in them. Hello, Dee. How are you, my lovely? So we have lost Joel and Marty to a hammy. He looks like he'd be really good at soccer, does Joel and Marty? Big fan. Why can't you put your shirt down? Was that someone knocking on the door? Give me a sec, chat. Right, I'm back. There we are. Sorry about that. Might be Blues coming. It wasn't Brian, no. Someone just locked themselves out. It'll be interesting. What wasn't that 1,000? Wasn't it? Wasn't it announced today? I'm sure I read. I mean, there's no consistency. The only consistent thing about the AFL is inconsistency. What's this movie? Hey, M. King. I gave you a shout out in the live stream. I'm guessing you were watching the game, brother. Very good, mate. Very, very good. Hopefully you enjoyed the review of the game. I deep dived into the system of both sides. It's a new thing we're doing, so hopefully people will like that. I enjoy doing them. Umpires have been a bit dubious. To be fair, I think umpiring at the minute is way too nuanced, and that's why they're making so many mistakes. I don't know what you think, But I think there is way too much nuance at the minute. They're trying to clamp out too many things, which have then created a complete caper. Looking forward to this half. This has been a good game so far. I'm really enjoying it. Hey, no, it's all G, bruh. Mate, you do what you got to do, buddy. Do what you got to do. You know what? I'm on for a real good score here as well. In my draft league, I've got Jake, Lloyd, Chad Warner, and Blakey in this game. That's not what I want to hear, Chris. That's not what I want to hear. There's some bizarre ads for this, honestly. I'm telling you, like, you know what? KO just has, like, the weirdest random ads. I did it in the review. Did you watch it, M. King? These sports bet ads are getting more and more sick. Are getting more and more sick. So Friday night footy here at the AO. We're about to get underway for the third quarter in what has been an entertaining encounter between the Swans and the Pies. Been a good game, has to be said. Been a very, very good game. Lot on the line for both sides, even though it's early. This win here for both sides will be very much needed. Should be a ripper, though. Should be a ripper. I'm looking forward to this second half. You know what? I really do like James Rowbottom. I think he goes under the radar a little bit in the AFL chats. Looks like Pendles has been subbed out, has he? Or is he just in the jacket to stay warm? Here we go. Big quarter of football. We'll learn a lot about both sides. Sydney, bit of work to do. Collingwood in front by 17. To be fair, Slobber, I've not really come across many, but I just switch off, mate. They thrive on it, don't they? So just don't feed them. Here we are. Nick Dacos wins the free. Brings it in to about 60 out. Bo McQuarrie takes the mark. Collingwood put this up on the goal square. It's going. Chansey and Membry. Good fend off. Hoskin Elliott. Lipinski. Behind. Good game this so far. Tell you. This is tantalising for the impartial observer. M. King, what are you feeling about your Cats so ruthless and efficient? Did you enjoy the mini reviews we're doing? Here we are. Try and feed it out the back half of the ground. Good mark there by McLean. Hey, much love, M King. We're going to do them for every game. Hey, Slobbo, don't do it, mate. You're 500 down the hole. You can only go one way, this, and it ain't good. Sydney, just play with it on the back there. Florent, great handball. Oh, and Haywood drags it wide. Well, I mean, only 7 sides have played finals from 0 and 4. So, I mean, I think Carlton have got a stiff ask anyway. But 0 and 5, I think you'd have to draw the line if you lost to the Eagles and say, too bad, let go, it's over. Nobody listens to techno. What a ripping mark that was there. Great catch there by Jackie Crisp. That ball seemed to have so much hang time. Side bottom snakes it off that contest. Good kick in, and Jamie Elliott will have a shot at goal. 35 out on an angle. Tell you what, Collingwood have just been deadly from turnover this game. Very mature performance from the old Magpies so far. Has to be said. I'll put my hat in the ring, though, Brian, coach the Blues. I reckon I could do it. I'll do it for minimum expenses. Poster. Thank you, Mrs. P, for that. And on that note, 69 points for Collingwood, 51 for Sydney. Sydney been very patient, hugging the line. I haven't, no. I'll send him a message because I need special guests. So let me know any YouTubers you'd like on for the Sunday show we do, which will be Monday this week. Because I am otherwise engaged Sunday. But let me know of people you'd like to have out. We've had Caden. We've had a few exciting people. We're going to get Riles Macker on. Great handball inside. Braden Campbell just can't release it. Rundown tackle there by Darcy C. Darcy Moore. Already reached out, Double Dummy. You might have a nice little surprise. Big friend of Daz. We've got some things in the pipeline, me and Daz, as well, just quietly. Grundy takes the intercept. Wicks, great kick. Absolute. I'm with you, M King. Riley Bice dishes it out to Jake Lloyd, who seems like he's had a moustache since birth. You know what? Every time Gary Lyon's name pops up, they have a different moniker for him. It was like 5-time All-Australian. And then it was Team of the Century. Spread it down the wing. Side bottom again. Side bottom might be the best in the league at just sharking a contest. The lizard dances around. He's not the best to listen to. Tell you what, manhandled there. Big tackle by James Jordan. Sydney trying to build something. Collingwood peel off a little bit. Haywood can't take the mark. Haywood's got a bit of a tit in him, hasn't he? Absolute bell end. Good player, but he just reeks bell end vibes, doesn't he? Strikes me as the kind of guy that leaves the toilet seat up. Heaney, good handball out. Chad Warner in Blake Acres' space. Switches the play. Lipinski, great one-hand take under all sorts of pressure. Sullivan Josh Dacos, great handball. Lipinski. I think he might be on the diet you guys give the old guys at Geelong, bro. He just seems to just find a new role to play. Great kick into Hoskin Elliott. And this could be all she wrote. Hoskin Elliott sets it up on the goal square. Membry with a great grab. And this could be a little bit of a... You might be sliding into Sydney's DMs here, Collingwood's DMs here and saying, GG's. Fucking Blakey and co doing there. What are they doing there? That was terrible defending that. Here he is. 300 goals for Tim Membry. Is that true? I did not know. Might be the 12 goals he imaginary kicked against the Dogs got him over the line. There it is. Big goal there. 75-51. Look at this, look. This slingshot here. Lipinski just dances it up. And look at Sydney here, really caught in that transition. Too many players jogging. And Lipinski buys that space. A razor-like kick. He's kicked a few imaginary goals, Zeke, I think. Good mark. Good football. Good football. Good fußball. Tell you what, this quarter's flown by. 13 minutes left. Jesus. Hey! Bad bounce. Does anyone else think, like, maybe you probably don't because you're all Aussies, right? But does anyone else think this bouncing the ball thing is the most ridiculous fucking thing ever? Like, who came up with that? And why is it still here? Nick Dacos dances through the traffic, puts it into the mixer. Membry beats two there. Lockie Sullivan. Brody Majacek. Good tackle by the Gustog. Genuinely, the bounce is ridiculous. Like, why don't we just throw it up? I think it would save time. It looks less ridiculous. Red, I'm telling you, let's just go back. IQ now with a mark 60 out. Majacek's doing that thing that's really scary in a fight when he just keeps walking forward to you and doesn't look at you. You know you're in trouble in a fight when that happens. Dane Ram throws it on the boot. Oh, Darcy Moore can't take the mark. Hayward loses it but wins it back. Braden Campbell's got some open field. Good bounce. 2 bounces. Bad bounce on the second. No, that's fine, Matt. Good switch. Josh Dacos. Loose kick. Kept in play, though. Good play. Spot on M. King. Could have been, mate. Could have seen a few flags, bro. Just keep it moving forward. Sydney should clean it up there. Dane Rampier. Yeah, Red, mate, it's a worry that. M. King, I do think about it often. My mate, who is a big cattery man, he mentions it all the time. Here's what it is, isn't it? Good switch there. There's a lot of switching here without any impetus. Like, that kick is horrible from Jake Lloyd. Bobby Hill dances. Kicks out in front to Jamie Elliott. And there's a lot of sideways switching here from Sydney with zero fucking intensity. To be fair, though, Bobby Hill and Jamie Elliott are about 2 foot tall. So when you're using, like, depth perception, it probably looked 15. You see, look, there's an Eagles fan in the crowd there. Oh, Jamie Elliott bangs it through. 81-51. The Pies are marching. Can I just say, there is an Eagles fan there, and I'm just going to put this out there. I think there is nothing more obnoxious. Nah, it's all right, M. King. I mean, look, trust me. Look, honestly, it's genuinely fucking amazing I'm not married to the female version of Starling when you look at my ability to pick things at free will. Like, honestly, case study should be Pom picking things. Mate, it's what you said earlier. They're a champion team. They play together. Look, everything is patterned. Yeah, but Matt, right, here's my thing. I think the worst thing you can do in sport is go to another sport in an opposition Guernsey or thing. I don't get it. I honestly, it's like, you know, that the Rabbitohs fan. I just think, what a dickhead. Genuinely. Scott Pendlebury out the back of that clearance gets it. Bo McQuarrie must have taken about 8 marks. 55 out. What a link man from midfield to forward he is. You know what? Pies are dominating in them glitches as well. Centre clearance and stuff. Bobby Hill! Oh. Winner, mate, you can see the camaraderie. Merrick, honestly, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get why you would go to a game that's not involving your team wearing opposition colours. Thank you very much, Mrs. P. Love you. Genuinely, honestly, most fucking ridiculous thing. Like, to me, it is the sporting equivalent of doing a best man speech and mentioning the groom's ex. Oh, wooden spoon, mate. Maybe it's just me. It's not for me, mate. Not my cup of tea, bruh. Much love, Kate. Thanks for stopping by. You do see it in, you know, MDR, great question. You do see it a lot when Americans come to the UK and they buy them horrible half and half scarves that like are counterfeit. You know, like Arsenal versus like Spurs, and they'll sell like a joint. Oh, I fucking can't stand it. So I have seen it in lots of sports, to be fair. You see it in NBA quite a bit, MDR. Like when the Lakers play, you'll see like a Clippers shirt. No, I was saying to Wooden Spoon when he said he likes seeing it. I'm not a fan. Don't mind. Hey, look. I just don't get why you do it. Like, just fucking go to the game in your normal clothes. Yeah, Winner, like, oh, mate, MDR and Winner, what is going on with them? Like, I actually think them people need casting out of society. Like, when people say we need to remove this from society, we need to remove joint fucking team merch. That's what we need to. If we do that, the world will be a better place almost overnight. IQ receives the handball, space to run into, takes his time. Kick to a contest, a true 2-on-2. Oh, you see, they always have a runner, don't they, at them contests, Collingwood? And you can see, look, they're genuinely angry they didn't get that. They exist, though, Jackson. I've seen them. Why? MDR, honestly, like, why? Like, just go to the game, man. Oh, yes, please. You see, for bants, I don't mind it. Like, if you were going neutral. Yeah, they do, Jackson. Great bravery by Nick Dacos. Questionable 15. Scotty Pendlebury gives it back to Dacos. You see, like, I'm probably going to offend mates in England here because we used to go and watch the cricket. And, like, if the game was at Headingley, my mate would wear his Leeds top. And genuinely, I thought he was a knobhead for doing it. Like, just put your hand in your pocket and buy a fucking England shirt, mate. If it's like an Australian soccer shirt at an Australian cricket game, I'll forgive it because they're genuinely linked. But if you're going to the cricket and you're wearing your Arsenal shirt, I think you're a bellend. Like, each their own. But, like, to me, I just think that's, like, I'm a massive Ashes watcher, Jackson. This house is interesting. Being an Englishman in a house full of Australians. Great central kick. Tom Hanley. Oh, it was too dolled. And Darcy Moore does the old gin wine tackle there. The pony tackle. Yeah, I mean, if it's an obscure sport like AFL, I can maybe understand, like, if you're watching the NFL, that's cool. Because, like, no one would know. But, yeah, just not for me. Not for me, man. Like, I wouldn't go to, like, Whitby Town FC versus Gould Town and wear a Carlton shirt. Because to me, that's just asking for an Insta click, innit? But, I mean, people do what they do. Sydney, drill it in. Can't take the mark and Crisp. And Heaney punishes them. They did need that one. We've been talking, Jackson, about doing like a live Ashes watch-along. I reckon we should do for the day-nighter. Sure, Mrs. P. You should come on it, because our banter during the Ashes is good. You'd have a whole chat on your side. Melbourne Storm. I mean, fair play, D. Look, it's just my personal Pom thing. I just don't get it. Like, go in a fucking top. It's just something I've personally never done. I do actually remember one of my good mates going to QPR Man City. You remember the Aguero goal? One of the worst days of my life, that. But he went with his Man United shirt underneath it. So maybe if you were vicariously cheering for the opposition to lose. But I think we're all in agreement. Half and half shirts need banning. Oh, fair enough, D. I mean, obviously there's exceptions as well, because like I'll admit there is times that Bo McQueary from the heavens. I love Gorilla Cricket, M King. Absolutely love Gorilla Cricket. Hey Jeff, how are you, mate? What a roost from the middle of nowhere. And again, Collingwood just hurting him off transition, and Bo. What a roost. How good does it look when a ball spirals through? You know what, though, right? The big thing is here, have you seen that Collingwood, when they kick long, they've got a setup? Sydney, it's like watching Carlton at the minute. They're just kicking and hoping someone takes a mark. Hey, winner, I'm actually over that one, though. What's going on here? I can't believe bro's asking, legit asking, was that high? Is he all right? Here we are, Peter Laddams, my boy. Left foot roost. Haywood tries to tap it on. Big foot race here. Harry Perriman versus Cleary, Grundy, Jake Lloyd. They've got to make these balls pick here. So easy. You know what, as well? All the hype from Bice, and I'm a big fan of Riley Bice, but just shows you how tough the AFL is. When you're getting a shitload of uncontested, you look like Johnny Big Bollocks, don't you? But when it gets a little bit tough, it's really hard. Here we are. I'm good, mate. How are you, Daz? Double dummy. It's repetitive, isn't it? I always say that I don't think AFL footballers are known for their smarts. You know what I mean? You know, like whenever you... AFL footballers, I think, genuinely for like IQ. Great mark by Dan McStay. Oh, just can't drag it under. Sydney need this goal. Heaney goes through the corridor. Kicks it out in front to McLean. But AFL footballers remind me, you know when you get like the packaging of microwaves and it says like 800 watt 10 minutes, but then you have like a 1500 watt microwave and you know that you couldn't put that in for like 10 minutes because otherwise it will go like rock hard. They'd still put it in at 10 minutes. You know what I mean? And they'd do it every time and completely cook their meal and be like, why has that happened? Was brilliant, Craig. Good day. Good to see you, mate. How are you? Here we are. And McLean kicks the goal, 63-89. This last quarter is going to be quite crazy. Not too sure why McStay didn't just roost that if he was going to do anything onto the goal square. Yeah, spot on. I mean, wooden spoon, that makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? That was beautiful, wasn't it? Work of art. Hey, love it, Chris. Look forward to it. Here we are. Pendlebury wrestles it forward. Grundy, shocking handball, misses the runner. Matt Roberts cleans it up. Floron down the line. Darcy Moore picks up the ground ball. Oh, Nick Dacos, unclean for once. Gets it back. Does the safe option. Finds Darcy Cameron. You know what? I've got to say this, but Gus Sheldrick loves a fucking moan, doesn't he? Jesus Christ. Isaac Quaynor. Oh. Gus Sheldrick finds Pendles. And a big, big mark there for Tom McCartin. And Jake Lloyd will have a shot at goal. You know what? I think. Hey, I love that MK. Does anyone else think, right? You know the not 15 rule? I don't think that should apply for an intercept. Does anyone else think that? Because does anyone else think that? I hate to see a not 15 behind. I don't think that should be a rule. I think not 15 should only apply when you're to the benefit from it. Because you should be punished for being shit, shouldn't you? There shouldn't be like a reward for being shit. Sydney roost it back in. Collingwood under a little bit of pressure here. And, oh my gosh, he spills a sitter. What was he doing? Collingwood did well. See, Teresa, she gets it. Makes no sense to me. Genuinely makes no sense to me how, it's not 15. Because you can't control that. Isaac Quaynor goes safe down the line. Tell you what, they're struggling to mark the ball, Sydney, and they're really fidgety and panicky. Ned Long with the intercept. Drags it forward. Bit of a foot race here. Ball bounces well for Jamie Elliott. Shrugs the tackle. The kick's just a bit poor. What a dart. Tell you what, there's 41 seconds left. Time for a goal. No, I think it would have to go forward, Matt Lang. But I just think, if it's an intercept, 15 shouldn't apply. Braden Campbell has a mark about 49.2 metres from goal. This would be a dagger, this. Oh, mate, especially when he was so bullish in pre-game, mate. What a fucking idiot. You know what, M. King? You see, I think if it goes backwards, it shouldn't be a mark. But then I think that would be so hard to monitor. Behind. It would be so hard to monitor. I agree. Craig, for me, honestly, I think it should be, if it's come off the opposition's boot, regardless of the distance, it's a mark. And the backwards thing, I could understand. I remember them trying it. Do you remember when they tried the long goal? The long kick-in square as well? I think if that goal had gone through, we got a game on, I think Collingwood would have too big a lead to control. But I just think if you go backwards, it'd be so hard, wouldn't it? Because then, you get them kicks that are slightly forward sideways. The AFL makes stupid rules now, don't they? Stupid mistakes now. Can you imagine how contentious that would be? But then again, I suppose when you switch it, generally you're switching it to uncontested, aren't you? So it's not really happening, is it? But I just think an intercept mark shouldn't be privy to the 15. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine that would multiply, wouldn't it, double dummy, because teams would be reluctant to play the switch. It's fascinating. It's a fascinating conundrum. The only way you could do it, I suppose, is to stop teams boring the game out. But I genuinely think intercept should be void from it. There is some people that, M. King, if you speak to some of the if you speak to some of the older players, they want to see it increased to 20 metres, which I think is crazy. Because then, like Double Dummy says, you're going to see even more, aren't you? I mean, they are getting better. Players are kicking further and more accurately, aren't they? But I mean, to be honest, I don't think much needs changing. To be honest, I think we've changed too much already. Like, that's the one rule I'd add. Not 15 doesn't apply for intercepts. I think the game is intercept heavy. No one wants to see stoppage sides anymore. We want to see a fast flowing game. And it's amazing. It's taken the AFL. Like, it's amazing. The AFL is like about 10, 15 years behind other sports. You know, the insufficient intent, that does need clearing up. Yeah, but every team, like, Teresa, you're spot on, but it's like fascinating. Every sport has gone to like this quicker game style. And it's fascinating that it's only started to take off. So it's going to be really interesting because I feel like the rules suit this game style. It's got a little bit of Geelong Adelaide, this game, you know, like how Collingwood have beaten them. Yeah, it's fascinating. You know what, though, with the insufficient intent, like, I'm not a big fan of it because under pressure, sometimes it's just a shit kick, innit? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to a bit of Oh, Zeke! Thank you very much, my friend. If you've got that from Zeke, make sure you give him some love. Love. Oh, that tea went down the wrong way. I am super excited about tomorrow. I am super excited about tomorrow. Oh, that's great. Atai, my man. How are you doing? I'm loving it. I'm just hoping I can get into the Widdles. Get into the winners column tomorrow. So we are off. Here we go. Heaney comes through the corridor. Bit of work to do here. Collingwood, handball it across. Bobby being banged there. The content will be amazing. Well, I mean, it might be. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to let you into a little secret. I won't be best pleased if Carlton lose tomorrow. You guys in chat might be, but tell you what, I won't be. Each to their own, I suppose. be totally honest, I'll be a little bit upset. But, I mean, it is what it is. Collingwood try and build up. Ooh, out of bounds. Is the umpire wearing a headband? Lipinski. Myercheck. Great run on by Lipinski. Oh, straight across the face. You know what? I wish Dan Does Footy would stop doing this shit. I'm going to be totally honest. It's actually starting to really royally piss me off. Here we are, Sydney. Oh, Hayden McLean has dropped a sitter. Sidebottom tries to clean it up. What doesn't sound right? What did I say? Honestly, I'm telling you, I wish Dan Does Footy would stop doing it, man. It's absolutely, like, honestly, it is embarrassing now. Like, just shut the fuck up and let us lose. He's not very McLean tonight, quality. And there is a mark. It's not 15, though. Like, fair play to him. You've got to make content. I'd never have a go at any content creators because you've got to do it. But, like, come on, just stop doing it now because, like, it's embarrassing enough being a Carlton fan 0-4. Look, I don't think it'll happen, Craig. But if it happens, I'll cry. Yeah, it's just stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, stop making stupid bets. Just support the team because that's what they need at the minute. As bad as we're playing, they do need us to get around it. Who do you think I should have on the thumbnail tomorrow? I'm just thinking about it now. Oh, that was sexy, M King. Who do you think we should have on? I was thinking Cripps and Archer Reed, but chat, I'll put it up to you. Big mark there from McStay. Collingwood's transition game today has been sexual. Ooh, just inbound. Perryman is very good. Yeah, I like a bit of Archer Reed, mate. Yeah, Mackay, good one. Yeah, I think it's obvious, though, Harley Reid, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Sard, don't mind that shout. Hewitt, don't mind it. Yeah, actually, good call. Sard. Oh, shit, it's a milestone game, isn't it? Oh, no. 16 minutes 37, Reema. Oh, Sydney's ability to attack a contest outnumbered. Chad Warner, absolutely. Is that a free? Maynard goes too far there. That's what I mean, Matt. I totally forgot it was a fucking milestone game. I was feeling really positive about tomorrow until I heard that. Okay, now. Go off to sleep in Sage. Heaney! Oh, McLean! Can't take the mark. You know who McLean looks like? Do you remember in Terminator, that cop that comes back, the brand new version of the Terminator? He looks like that dude. I can't remember what it was. He did indeed, yeah. Glenelg. Some good players come from Glenelg, eh? Lapinski. Maya check. Tell you what, Collingwood are so good at just sharking it out the back of a contest. Side bomb handball. Jamie Elliott does his little spin move, which seems to have 100% success rate. Good kick. Dan McStay. He's saying, bugger off. I'm going to launch a big one here. And he just goes short. Love it. Cheat code. I like Darcy Moore. I'm a big fan. Feel like he cops a lot of hate. I like Darcy Moore. 15 minutes to go. You know, one big improvement is Nick Dacos defensively has been really solid the last 6 months. I don't think it's talked about enough, but I think defensively he's really strong. Oh, that was smart by Hill. Pendlebury. Hey, mate, get it done. Oh, Bobby nearly kicks a massive one. I think you should do it, mate. Suckpreet, is it? Mate, I think you should do it, mate. Get involved, bro. That'd be sick, bro. I think that'd be cool. Mate, 100%. Mate, my advice, just do it, bro. Just do it. And do it for the right reasons because you want to and you want to chat footy and it's an outlet for you. And then, mate, everything will go your way. Like, if you just do it with that principle of, I'm just going to do it because I enjoy footy, I want to share my love and passion. Mate, and any way I can help you, mate, please reach out. Like, I think that's a sick idea, bro. Genuinely think that's a sick idea. I think it'd be cool. Ned Long, great handball. Hoskin Elliott, the one out here, and you know Jamie Elliott always marks these. He is a special player, is Jamie Elliott. Absolute special player. You know, once he does that little stutter run in a one-on-one contest, he's won it. Like, honestly, that winner 2022 Collingwood, that stutter step gives me fucking nightmares, that one. Big goal. I said GG's halfway through the second. I have, Joe. Mate. Teresa, he's special. Special player. Tell you what, their transition, honestly, just hang it up in the fucking Louvre. I copped hate on the Sunday show for having pies so high up. I love that, Teresa. Good game, this. Sydney have completely been undone. Like, probably won't get talked about enough, but the way they've taken away their stoppage and clearance game, it's been sensational. Hate to say it, but the way Pies have so many ways to skin a cat is very impressive. Riley Bice, surely that's ball. It is. Hoskin Elliott. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Elliott's just filth. Ah, it's class pies now. Showtime pies. The Mayo dog. Hey, Woody, have you got the... Did you ever find that stat, my friend, on the when you were telling me about first to 100? It's something like 95% win rate or something. Have you got that to hand? I hope they do, King. But I think you guys are, honestly, an incredible football team. Honestly, you got my full respect. I love Brody Myercheck. You see, I think Collingwood are proof, and I know people hate me for saying this. I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, do not believe two key forwards who are superstars is needed in the AFL, and I think Collingwood are proof because Myercheck just plays his role. Look at them leads, simple leading pattern from the pocket. You've got Membry working up and McStay roaming in the central areas. Honestly, huge. Just the system works. System works. Side bottom tries to dribble it forward. Sydney really here could be. This game could be a thumping. Feels like Sydney have got a bit. This is a bit of Adelaide. Hey, 50. You love to see it when it's an old player. You know what? It is getting ugly up the D's. It's got a bit of Adelaide Geelong about this game, hasn't it? It's got a bit of Adelaide game that they've just literally, Collingwood have just gone up the gears. The inefficiency of Sydney has hurt them, and Collingwood have capitalised. Oh, Chaddy. He's starting to lose his rag. Gives away a free kick there. No, I just rate the players, Joe. It's just genuinely player versus player. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, the Eagles have been the worst team in the season. 81%, that's a pretty good win rate. Nick Dacos will get the free. Spot on, Zeke. Like, honestly. Yeah, double dummy spot on. It's exactly like Adelaide yesterday. The applications just died. Like, have you seen? It's just got really fumbly and all congested. Have you seen double dummy? Like, they were so sparse. And now they're just in the same space all the time. Nowhere to go. Big option here. Corey Warner. Dribbles the kick. He won't be his old Riles. Oh, Collingwood are just ruthless, aren't they? Row bottom. McCartin. No score. What's going on there? Why does the guy behind that guy with the mask look like he hosts an American game show? Laddams! Ah. Oh. I'm telling you, Laddams, get around it. Laddams season. 9 minutes 57, 102.65. Been a very, very impressive performance so far by the Pies. Laddams. Back to Roberts. They've got a bit of space now. Are they going to use it well? Maynard wears him like a glove and wins the ball. James Jordan bullied out of it, but he's back here now. Much love, Mitch. I hope you're all right, mate. Behind. He also nearly had a contested mark, Teresa, in the third. I think you should play him full forward, just getting that contested mark to shut people up. I went Sydney, JC. Hey, Zeke, it's genius, isn't it, really? Nick Dacos goes long down the wing. Big intercept grab there. Sydney looked to build up. Matty Roberts. Peter Laddams. Riley Bice drills it in. And again, Collingwood deal with it quite easy. Oh, Corey Warner. Oh, big tackle. Big, big tackle. And here we are. Corey Warner gets rewarded. Can he get it? Get a shot going. They need this. Big goal. You know what I don't like to see, and if I was a Sydney fan, I'd hate to see that. You know, when it's almost like the player resigns himself that they've lost. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was such a reserved like celebration. Do you know what I mean? It was such a reserved celebration. Like, I'm with Matt here. Like, I know it's a long way back, but it's not inconceivable, is it? It's only 30 points. I wouldn't mind M. King if time permits. Yes, so did I by his reaction, but then I saw the goalkeepers and the umpire's signal. And that worries me. It's bizarre, that reaction. I'd hate it if I was a coach and I saw my boys react like that. Heaney drills it in. And Quainer saves the day. Oh, the handball's just a bit slack there. Been a very strong performance by them. They'll be very happy. Haywood rushed out of it there by Moore. Frampton to Pendos. Howe bobs it forward. And Hoskin Elliott brought down with it. It's a very impressive performance by him. It has to be said. Like, you've got to give him kudos at times. Heaney, Chad Warner, he's been disappointing in this game. And another save. Bo McQuarrie out of bounds. 6 minutes. What's Golden doing? Fucking hell, Golden. Coaching at like 12 years old. You love to see it. Chad Warner ducks out of the tackle. Tries to get it forward. Heaney. Row bottom. And side bottom with the intercept grab. Oh, definitely a few missing. But still, an impressive performance nonetheless. You can only beat what's in front of you, as they say. Can't you? You can only beat what's in front of you, and they have beaten what is in front of them. Oh, McQuarrie, big tackle. 5 minutes to go. McLean and Joel Amati got injured. Much love, Dee. Thank you for stopping by, my darling. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's everyone's predictions tomorrow? What's everyone's predictions? Side bottom. And Collingwood now gone into containment mode. West Coast by 400. Cheers. Cows win by 7 goals. Love that, Christian. You better do, bro. Teddy G, mate. It's not what we do. Teresa, look. If Carlton lose by 40, I'll cry. If they lost by 400, fuck. I'd be inconsolable. A big part of me would die. Ned Long drills it forward. Collingwood still looking for more. Bobby Hill, the Dazzler! Thank you very much. Good night. That is all she wrote. Well, I did have Real Madrid, Christian, but I'm doubting that now, mate. And that's not because I've got any, hatred of any other team. Because I haven't. Yeah, without Mrs. P as well. Just won't tell her. I'll just say I'm going to the shops. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to the shops, babe. Back in a minute. Honestly, can you imagine what would happen if that happened? At least it's almost impossible, isn't it? Chad Warner drags it forward. Robon. Big kick. Oh, what is going on here? McCartin has made a complete tit of that. Bad football. Bad football. And Tim Membry gets the free. 3 minutes to go. Been a very complete performance by the Pies. They've looked very good. Matt Roberts takes the mark inside 50. They really need something to go for them here, Sydney, just to end on a bit of a high. Good handball. Oh, shrugs the tackle. Drills it in. Easily dealt with again by the Pies. And every time Sydney go inside 50, it looks like a guaranteed goal the other end for the Pies. It's been a very solid performance. McStay. Can Hoskin Elliott bring it down? How's that not a free to Nick Dacos? To be honest, I don't have a big expectation. You know what my expectation tomorrow is? I don't care about the score, right? I care about the style of performance. Do you know what I mean? I want to see the Blues look like a good football side. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I'm not bothered about Carlton winning by 100 or anything like that. I want to see a game style that actually looks in some kind of resemblance like a good football side. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to see us actually look. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I've got no, like, expectation like some people have if it's got to be like 500. I would take a 10-point win if you could tell me that Carlton play good football. Do you know what I mean? Like, good football. Like, I watched that game and I am genuinely impressed. And it looks good. And it looks like we're learning something. Do you know what I mean? I'll be genuinely impressed then if they do that. Spot on. Prime Perlo. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I am with it. And there is the goal. Sydney thread it. Yeah, Swansea, like, I don't want any of that, like I don't want the game we had 2023 when Carlton were out of form at that point and they just didn't learn anything and they just took the piss and it was like stupid football, long bombs coming off. Do you know what I mean? I actually want to see a game style that I think is sustainable and that they could learn from it. Like, I'll be genuinely pissed off, legit, if Carlton come out and just play Flash Harry football. Thank you very much for your time, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Great to have you here, mate, as always. So that's where I am with it. I know some people might be different and be like, oh, we've got to win by 100 and we've got to show the opposition that, got to show other clubs. Like, we're not, at the minute, we're 0-4. Like, I want us to play as if we are trying to win. And there it is, 108 plays, 78, in a game that was very easy for them, to be fair. Very easy for them. They looked the better side all the way, did the Pies. And a big win for the Magpies faithful. They will go into next week feeling very, very strong. I'll be back tomorrow for the live watch-along. We will be doing West Coast Eagles versus my mob, Carlton. So come in and hang around for that. As always, it is a pleasure to have you in chat. I love you all to pieces. Thank you very much for sticking around with me. Good win for the Pies. Well done to you lot. Commiserations to Sydney. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll be back sometime tomorrow for the review of this game. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe. We've got loads of great content coming up throughout the year. It's a pleasure being with you all. Peace, love, and good night.